Jessa Duggar being brought to tears by her husband, Austin Forsyth. If you've followed the Duggar family saga, you know that Jessa and Austin's relationship has been a cornerstone of TLC's Counting On. From their whirlwind romance to building a life together as parents, they've shared countless milestones with viewers. But recently, a heartfelt gesture from Austin left Jessa visibly moved, and it's sparking conversations about love, sacrifice, and what truly matters in marriage. So grab your tissues, because this is one story you won't want to miss. Let's get into it. To understand why this moment was so impactful, let's rewind to how Jessa and Austin first fell in love. Their romance began like something out of a fairy tale, at least, according to the edited version we saw on Counting On. They met through mutual friends, bonded over shared values, and quickly realized they were meant for each other. For Jessa, who grew up in the spotlight as part of the Duggar family, finding someone who embraced her faith, traditions, and vision for the future was no small feat. Enter Austin Forsyth, a kind-hearted, down-to-earth man who seemed tailor-made for her. Their courtship followed the Duggar family's traditional approach, which emphasizes purity, respect, and intentional relationship building. After months of getting to know each other, with plenty of chaperone dates and family gatherings, they announced their engagement in 2017. Fans cheered as they walked down the aisle later that year, marking the beginning of a new chapter not just for them, but for the entire Duggar dynasty. Since tying the knot, Jessa and Austin have built a beautiful life together. They welcomed their first child, Mackenzie, in 2018, followed by son Gideon in 2019, and twin daughters Blake and Eliana in 2021. Each addition to their family brought joy not only to them, but also to fans who eagerly tuned in to watch their journey unfold. But life as a reality TV star isn't always as picture-perfect as it seems. Behind the scenes, Jessa and Austin faced challenges common to many young couples, balancing work and family, navigating disagreements, and figuring out how to stay connected amidst the chaos of parenthood. Add to that the pressure of living under the microscope of millions of viewers, and it's clear that their relationship required more than just love. It demanded resilience, communication, and unwavering commitment. Now, let's talk about the moment that had everyone reaching for the tissues. It happened during a quiet evening at home, or perhaps during a special occasion, depending on the context of the event. Without warning, Austin pulled out a heartfelt surprise for Jessa, leaving her completely overwhelmed with emotion. What exactly did he do? According to reports, Austin took the time to write a letter expressing his gratitude for Jessa and everything she does for their family. In the note, he praised her strength, patience, and dedication, not just as a wife, but as a mother and partner. He acknowledged the sacrifices she's made and reminded her of how much she means to him. As Jessa read the words aloud, her voice cracked with emotion. Tears streamed down her face as she realized the depth of Austin's love and appreciation. For someone who often puts others' needs before her own, hearing such heartfelt praise must have felt like a weight lifted off her shoulders. Fans couldn't help but feel the raw authenticity of the moment. In a world where relationships are often portrayed as perfect and effortless, seeing real vulnerability and gratitude was incredibly refreshing. It reminded us all of the importance of expressing love, not just through grand gestures, but through simple acts of kindness and acknowledgement. So why did this particular moment strike such a chord with viewers? I think it comes down to three key factors: relatability, vulnerability, and timing. First, let's talk about relatability. Whether you're married, in a long-term relationship, or even single, most of us can relate to the feeling of wanting to be seen and appreciated for who we are. Jessa's reaction shows that no matter how strong or capable someone appears, everyone craves validation and reassurance from their loved ones. Second, there's the element of vulnerability. Watching Joy-Anna break down in tears reminds us that even the strongest among us have moments of doubt and insecurity. Her willingness to share this side of herself makes her more human, and her connection with Austin even more inspiring. Finally, the timing of this gesture couldn't have been better. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to take our partners for granted. We get caught up in daily routines, responsibilities, and distractions, forgetting to pause and say thank you. Austin's actions serve as a powerful reminder to slow down and appreciate the people who matter most. While this moment may seem small in the grand scheme of things, it carries profound lessons for all of us. Here are a few takeaways we can apply to our own relationships. A simple thank you can go a long way. Whether it's thanking your partner for cooking dinner or acknowledging their hard work as a parent, expressing gratitude strengthens bonds and fosters mutual respect. The written word holds incredible power. Taking the time to craft a thoughtful message shows that you value someone enough to put effort into your communication. Celebrate the little things. Life isn't just about big milestones. It's about the everyday moments that make up our journey. Celebrating the little victories and joys creates a foundation of positivity and love. Prioritize emotional connection. Physical touch and quality time are important, but emotional intimacy is what keeps relationships thriving. Make space for deep conversations, active listening, and vulnerability. Austin's gesture proves that love doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's the simplest acts of kindness that leave the biggest impact. Unsurprisingly, this moment sent shockwaves through the fandom. Fans flooded social media with messages of support, admiration, and reflection. One viewer wrote, "This is what true love looks like, supporting each other through thick and thin." Another commented, "I wish my partner would do something like this for me." Some fans used the opportunity to reflect on their own relationships, sharing stories of how small gestures have strengthened their bonds. Others expressed hope that Joy-Anna and Austin's example will inspire others to prioritize emotional connection in their marriages. Of course, there were also skeptics who questioned whether the moment was staged for the cameras. But even if it was, does it really matter? At the end of the day, the message behind the moment remains powerful. Love is about showing up, staying present, and making your partner feel valued. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. Every day, we have the opportunity to choose kindness, gratitude, and connection. Austin's gesture toward Joy-Anna serves as a beautiful reminder that these choices, no matter how small, can create ripples of Joy-Anna Duggar's husband, Austin Forsyth, about protecting their family from the pressures of being in the spotlight on TLC's Counting On. For years, the Duggar family has been at the center of public fascination, thanks to their unique lifestyle, strong Christian values, and massive family size. But as fans know, life in front of the cameras isn't always what it seems. Recently, Austin opened up about his decision to step away from the show and how he's working tirelessly to shield his wife, Joy-Anna, and their children from the challenges that come with fame. So grab your coffee or tea, sit back, and let's unpack this story together. To understand why Austin's comments are so significant, we need to take a quick look at the Duggar family legacy. The Duggars first rose to fame in 2008 with their TLC show 17 Kids and Counting, which later became 19 Kids and Counting. Led by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, the family gained widespread attention for their strict adherence to conservative Christian values, homeschooling, courtship practices, and their belief in having as many children as God gives them. Their lives were an open book for millions of viewers. Every birthday celebration, every milestone, every challenge was shared on national television. And while many admired their commitment to faith and family, others criticized their traditional views and questioned whether exposing their children to such intense media scrutiny was truly in their best interest. When Joy-Anna married Austin Forsyth in 2017, she brought her own chapter to the Duggar saga. As part of the younger generation, Joanna and her siblings grew up under the watchful eyes of both their parents and the camera crew. This upbringing shaped who they are today, but also created unique challenges when it came time to start their own families. Joanna and Austin's love story began like something out of a fairy tale, at least, according to the edited version we saw on CountingOn. They met through mutual friends, courted in true Duggar fashion, and tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by family and friends. From the outside, everything seemed perfect. Joanna embraced her role as a wife and soon-to-be mother, while Austin appeared eager to join the tight-knit Duggar clan. Together, they welcomed their first child, Mackenzie, in 2018, followed by son Gideon in 2019, and twin daughters Blake and Eliana in 2021. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to form, not in their marriage, but in their relationship with the show itself. Both Joanna and Austin reportedly felt growing unease about the constant presence of cameras and the pressure to present a picture-perfect image to the world. For Austin, especially, this tension would become a driving force in his decision to distance himself and his family from TLC. In a recent interview, Austin Forsyth opened up about his decision to step away from CountingOn and why he believes it was necessary to protect his family. He revealed that the relentless scrutiny of reality TV took a toll not only on his mental health, but also on his ability to raise his children in the way he and Joanna envisioned. According to Austin, the turning point came when he realized just how much influence the show had over their daily lives. Every conversation, every disagreement, even private family moments were fair game for filming. While some might argue that this level of transparency is simply part of the deal when you sign up for reality TV, Austin saw it differently. He explained, "I want my kids to grow up knowing they can make mistakes without the whole world watching. I don't want them to feel like they have to perform for the camera or live up to someone else's expectations." This sentiment echoes concerns raised by other former cast members of CountingOn, including Jill Dillard and Derek Dillard, who left the show citing similar reasons. It's clear that for Austin, stepping away wasn't just about avoiding drama. It was about creating a safe space for his family to thrive without external pressures. Austin's revelations raise important questions about the impact of reality TV on family dynamics. On one hand, shows like CountingOn provide a platform for sharing values, traditions, and personal stories with a global audience. For the Duggars, it allowed them to connect with fans who share their beliefs and offer a glimpse into their world. On the other hand, the constant presence of cameras can blur the line between authenticity and performance. Families may find themselves altering their behavior to fit a narrative crafted by producers rather than living authentically. Over time, this can lead to strained relationships, loss of privacy, and even identity struggles, especially for children who grow up in the spotlight. Austin emphasized that he didn't want his kids to face these challenges. By removing his family from the show, he hopes to give them the freedom to explore their own identities, make their own choices, and develop a sense of self-worth that isn't tied to public perception. It's worth noting that Austin's decision doesn't mean he's cutting ties with the Duggar family entirely. Instead, he's finding a balance, staying connected to his in-laws while carving out a separate path for his immediate family. This approach highlights the complexity of navigating loyalty to one's roots while prioritizing the well-being of future generations. Unsurprisingly, Austin's decision sparked a wave of reactions from fans and critics alike. Many praised him for putting his family first, calling him a role model for other parents navigating similar situations. Others expressed disappointment, feeling that his departure diminishes the appeal of CountingOn. Some fans pointed out that Austin's move reflects a larger trend among reality TV stars who are re-evaluating their involvement in the genre. With scandals and controversies plaguing several high-profile shows, including allegations against Jessa Duggar, the allure of fame is increasingly overshadowed by its potential consequences. Beyond the Duggar family, Austin's story serves as a reminder of the importance of setting boundaries, even in the face of financial incentives or societal expectations. It challenges us to consider what we value most in our own lives, and whether those priorities align with our actions. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought: fame is fleeting, but family is forever. Austin Forsyth's decision to protect his loved ones from the pressures of reality TV is a powerful example of prioritizing long-term happiness over short-term gains. Whether you're a fan of the Duggars or not, there's no denying that their story offers valuable lessons about balancing tradition with progress, staying true to your values, and making choices that honor the people who matter most.